Happy holidays from Motorcycle Superstore. I'm JC and welcome to our Street Holiday Buyer's Guide. We'll be doing buyer's guides like this for all different genres. However, in this you can expect to find items for adventure, sport bikes, and standards type street motorcycles. Now, I want to point out, there's just a few of them here. I'm not going to get into every single product, but we do have complete guides. You can find all sorts of items. They're going to be listed by price. So under 25 bucks, under 50, under 100. Makes it very easy. You can look for specific items, or you can just shop according to your budget. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's take a look at some of these cool items for the street segment in 2014. Let's start it off by taking a look at some of our more budget-friendly items. Now, the best way to get warmed up is with a set of the heated glove liners from First Gear. These are an easy gift to give because they're designed to work with your existing gloves that they already own. They're going to slip inside, they're extremely thin, and they provide the heating elements in the areas that you need them, like the fingers and the thumb. You're not just going to get hot, sweaty palms out of this, you're actually going to get good coverage from these. 11 watts of power to each glove. It uses Velcro up at the top, and they're going to plug into those standard heating elements, so if you already have a liner for your jacket, these will instantly match up very, very easily. Another thing that's really handy to have once it's cold outside is a balaclava. This one is made by River Road. Very easy to stuff into a pocket. One of the things to note about this is that it's not a heated piece. It doesn't have any kind of electrical components going to it. It's simply an extra layer. This is made from a 65-35 blend of rayon and polyester. Very thin. It's going to work in cold weathers and when it's raining outside, give you that extra comfort. It's nice and thin so it slips inside your helmet without being obtrusive, and it goes all the way down your neck as well to give you extended coverage. It comes in this tiny little box, so it's very easy to stuff inside a stocking. It's also very easy to stuff inside your backpack or whatever when you're out on the road. Really a good option to help give you a little more coverage if you're caught out. Now, something to keep our products safe is a helmet lock. This is actually made by Helmet Lock brand. It's their Helmet Lock 2. It's a carabiner style. You can set your own combination, and then it pops outward. It's very easy to use. The purpose of this is to actually make it work with any type of helmet, any type of bike. You'll be able to loop it through your helmet and then get it around a frame spar, something on your motorcycle. It's nice and large. You're going to find this nice rubber coating so it's not beating things up. Lock it, off you go, and you don't have to worry about your items when you're out on the road and when you're away from your bike, most importantly. Now, anytime we run into problems on the road, it's always good to have some tools on hand. Biker's Choice makes this. It's a very generic toolkit, and one of the things I like about it is the way that it folds up very nicely into this handy carrying case. You untie the straps, it unfolds, and you have all kinds of stuff available to you. Those include box-end wrenches, open-end wrenches, pliers, some electrical components, but this is pretty generic. Like I mentioned, you'll find a 10mm wrench. Otherwise, you're looking at metrics, or excuse me, standards rather than metrics. So all the other wrenches are going to be standard configuration. If you have a bike that uses purely metric fasteners, this may not be the best option. However, it's general enough that most people can get some amount of use out of it. And really, something like this is designed just for that purpose. In a pinch, something to have on hand, because at some point, our timeline all comes to zero. Doesn't matter what kind of bike you ride, where you're at, you're going to need tools at some point. Fold it up, tuck it away, and that's a very nice option to have. Now, in terms of additional coverage, rain season is upon us. It's the winter time. Now, you can purchase these gifts for now or later in the year, whatever it might be, but this time of year, we definitely need some coverage against the elements. This is the Mototrek two-piece rain suit. It's made from 100% nylon. It has sealed seams all throughout, reflective piping down it as well. You'll find it in the black and gray or in a black and yellow conversion. It is a two-piece setup, so you're going to get the jacket and the pant. It's very easy to roll up and stash somewhere, but if you're stashing this or any of these items, you're carrying these with you, where are you going to put them? You're going to put them in your saddlebags. That's where you're going to put them. It's from Motocentric. These are the Mototrek Sport Saddlebags. Great for sport bikes, standard applications as well. They have this nice sort of sleek profile. It's made from 1680 denier Max Dura. It's extremely durable, lots of pockets throughout, reflective materials as well, and it's somewhat universal. So this one is going to fit on pretty much any type of bike. These straps go underneath the seat, underneath the passenger pillion. Attach it to your bike, get it set up, and you have a lot of storage. So very handy to have on hand. Like we mentioned, if you're carrying things with you, you need a place to store them. Now for some of our higher priced items, starting on my left, these are the Icon Patrol waterproof boots. Now one of my favorite things about these boots is the fact that they're sort of this mid-length. A normal high top would be around here, but you'll notice they're extended higher up. They have the second buckle system. These are aluminum buckles, and of course, it's waterproof. So it's got this waterproof liner inside. You can wear these on lots of different applications. This is something that I could absolutely wear on some dual sport rides. Full-length boots, full moto boots are too much oftentimes. This is great. Nice lugs on the bottom. bottom. You'll see reinforcements on top. They do have a leather heat resistance panel on the inside as well, and that height we mentioned will help keep your riding pants down over the top. So really an awesome boot. They're available in black or brown options. Now for some electronic items. This is actually mine. This is the Anti-Gravity MicroStar XP1, and I have owned this for about a year, and I recommend you do as well. It's a really fantastic product. What it is a personal power supply. It's a very handy little carrying case here that's packed jam full with all sorts of connectors so that you can get all different types of electronics hooked up to this power supply. And basically, this is a traveling battery. So if you want to charge your laptop or your iPod or your GoPros or whatever it might be, these have connectors for that. Now the XP1, it goes one step higher. Because it has actual jumper cables, it'll jumpstart your motorcycle very easily. It'll jumpstart your automobile as well. We even went up to a V8 engine and it works. It's really an amazing product. It has a flashlight on the end, an easy to read LED on the bottom so you can tell how much power you've got. Stick one of these in every one of your vehicles. That's what I plan to do. It's really very handy to have, I promise you. Okay, this item over here, this is the Cardo Communications Scholar Rider Q3 multi-set. The multi-set is basically two of them instead of one. So this is the gift that keeps giving for you this season. You give it to your partner and you're gonna be able to have a piece for your helmet as well. Communication device using Bluetooth technology. It's gonna talk to up to 4 different riders. So if you got a couple buddies with you or whatever, you can also go from rider to passenger. It uses voice command or hand operated. Very easy to use. It's a universal design, so you can actually hook this up to any type of a helmet, particularly with the full face helmets. If you want to go to a half shell, 3/4, they have adapter kits for that. But very easy to use. One of the things about that is you can talk on your phone. You can make and receive phone calls. You can listen to music with MP3 players, GPS, or it has built-in FM radio as well. And one of the nice things about it is that you can get up to about 1,100 feet of distance between you and your other riders for that intercom system. So great versatility. Staying in touch, it's a nice thing to do. We're all busy these days. We've got to stay in communication. So a nice option there. Now, the last item on my table, the most expensive, this is the Schuberth C3 Pro helmet. It's a modular design and it's really nice. Designed, made in Germany. What you're going to find is a reinforced fiberglass outer shell, and for a modular, it's very lightweight. Now it has all kinds of features packed into it, but take a look at some of the details here. Turbulators across the front of the brow. The C3 Pro has been actually upgraded, and what you'll find here is a much quieter, more comfortable ride. So the turbulators, in conjunction with everything else, this thing's rated at 82 decibels at 60 miles an hour, so it's very quiet, very comfortable. Very easy to access as well. You have adjustable vent options, pin lock shield on it. The single best removable shield I've seen. Extremely easy to get this thing on and off. And the interior is very comfortable as well. It uses a ratcheting strap instead of D-rings on the bottom. The interior is all removable so you can wash it out. But let me make a note about this. Typically speaking, these helmets are going to fit rounder helmets, but the C3 Pro has been designed to give a little bit more leeway in the front of the head for those longer ovals. So these are going to fit better than some of the older Schuberths do if you're in that intermediate to longer oval head shape. Anyways, check it out. It's very expensive, but this is a really, really nice helmet. This gives you some ideas. There are only a few. I'm telling you, we have all kinds of these broken down much easier so you can get all the pricing information on those products. Go to our full street holiday guide and you'll see those things listed there. Thanks so much for watching. Leave me some comments and subscribe on YouTube for more videos like this.